So, hello everyone. After yesterday's free practice session being interrupted in an unexpected way, we're back at Australia and free practice 2 again. And we just look what our session task is. We are going with fuel saving again, and we'll try to
When you're ready,
put
let's go.
that task. Right here. Get used to the driving again before those come to front today. I do believe for some reason it's a little bit more easier to go faster than TCL. Just give it a try today. I found out that it's very important just to give minor steering input. I think the car wants a lot to do by doing so. Together in the end. That was very stable. Quite a bit of lift to go through here. Taking speed through the apex, which is quite cool, I think. Wide open. Looks like first lap half.
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it. Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more to find. Keep at
Got
it.
some little bit of traffic ahead. Hopefully giving us a chance for victory. Now this is more irritating than helping. A little bit dirty as hell as well. Get back to the green area. Optimum fuel usage at this point. Program complete. Barry gives us the second practice session. Yeah, thank you for the advice at this point. I've just set the master button to even lower. But it seems like the game is still too loud. I simply just popped it down to the desktop and fixed it so you can better understand the game. Yeah, you were right. I did some development tests yesterday, but unfortunately the game just crashed without any sign of happening so. So it's a bit unfortunate, but I had to redo the second practice session again. That's what I'm currently in right now.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
I gotta watch this lap. So it's just another learning session in here. About this crash of the game yesterday, the screen just suddenly went black for like no reason. There was not even a error message or something on my screen, and I was a bit surprised, but yeah, that actually it was. So while still being moved back to the garage, I just quickly reduced the sound of the game a bit. That should make it work. And then I hope you guys can understand me better. Well, let's just quickly return to the garage at this point, since waiting is long. So, the fuel saving was perfect. Literally now we should be able to do the tire management.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute,
So, we're gonna do
27.7.
this.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
Are we gonna go back out straight again? See what we are able to do this time around. No traffic in here. There. So on the last test we were asked to save some fuel, literally by doing lift and coast quite a lot. meanwhile, Suka, if you could give feedback, if the sound of my voice is better compared to the game now, and if I'm better to understand this time, that would be great. It's still some learning progress in here. I thought the changes I did overnight to the game and to the audio settings helped it, but unfortunately it didn't. So what we did compared to the fuel saving test with lift and coast, now it's gonna be to be gently on the steering input, but be full on the fuel usage just to achieve the times. There is still some traffic, we're gonna let that pass, since it's otherwise just interrupting our program. And just another car, and there we go. I know parking is not allowed in nowadays Formula 1, but the AI would just be harming, so we do it. And tire management program has started. Again, you have to meet a specific lap time.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
And it's not really that easy, to be fair. At least yesterday I had a lot of trouble, and with that slide it's probably the first lap being gone already. Not just in terms of times, but also in terms of tire management. Let's see whether I can get the bar back a little bit. Nope. With that one it's clearly gone. Maybe a little bit more, less differential helps a bit. Certainly this lap is not gonna make it, so we just concentrate on the next one. Where does oversteer come from suddenly? That was close to being the car damage here.
The pace, we're not hitting our target. We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
That first corner was good. Now we're looking even better at that point. Just very important to not overdrive this car here. Maybe a little soft suspension setting helps. Yeah, I can really feel the aggressiveness on the car in the back. Very important to not have wheel spin out of the exit. That really harms the tire management at that point. And going too hard over those curbs as well. Now we need to really see to be gentle on those tires to make the bar green again. Like it was only enough for that lap, so at least a valid result. We're still not finished here. The more round and fluid your driving style is here, the more easier you can achieve a good result in that objective, and that's for sure. And that slide, and that it was. Alright, I think that's damage to the car anyway. Let's see if I can do anything towards the end of the lap. think that's the case. So we box this lap. No.
We managed the pace well there.
Box this lap. So with that oversteer
Right,
moment.
that's the end of the program. Box this lap so we can analyze the data. Box this lap.
Not sure whether to change something on the car at that point. Maybe going one click softer with the ARB. Actually, the car feels quite nice, and I'm going to enjoy the race if I'm able to get there this time by the game. Since yesterday it crashed, so we just got a green bar on the tire management. That means we at least get some research points for that, and soon, yeah.
Our best lap so far is a 1:27.7.
1:27.7. Not sure whether this puts us in any good position at the moment. Overview and timings. And we are still dead last, I believe. Actually, no, we're not. We're just 3 thousandths in front of Pascal Wehrlein, and other blokes just haven't set a lap time. So, and we're on ultra soft while others are on super soft, so there's still some work to do. We go and change something on the setup. Now hand me the pad please, thanks. Custom set. We go aerodynamics and keep it there, and we just go one click softer on the anti-roll bar in the back. And the springs. We get the rear suspension a tiny little bit harder. And we're gonna just save that setup.
Quick note about tyres. Just bear in mind we have to return the 2 most worn sets at the end of this session. They're gone forever at that point, so be careful how and when you use them, and don't waste any sets that you might need later on.
So, qualifying pace. We just do it flying out. It's just another 10 minutes left in the session. Well, let's see if we can lock in something here this time, since it's just mainly about lapping quite fast.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test,
Want brake bias a little bit more maybe.
Pace.
A little bit wide in turn 1. Close to being target. A little bit wide in that turn as well. Just notching around the target. A little bit of a bad slide, and no, that lap's clearly gone, I think. No way I can see myself getting that second back I would just need. However, we just try it. I think I need to open the differential a bit for exits.
We're down on
Yeah, I need to do this. Oops. And that's front wing damage. Differential sets. Just maybe some tests at this point. We box this lap. Let pass Carlos Sainz here. It's interesting, I mean, yes, I do have a broken front wing, and yes, there is less downforce, but with that I should be able, even on ridge settings, to gain time on Sainz while being in the slipstream, but that's not the case. So, is it really about the Honda engine, or is it just the AI? Being leveled on 110, being so strong as you would never expect it to be on a straight line. Having some, I don't know, like extra power maybe? Wouldn't make any sense to me. So let's see whether we got enough time to change something on the car. Make it back out of the pits again. What do you mean by the time you gain on the curbs you lose on the straight? Because of the momentum of the acceleration? Or is it because of Honda engine? What is your your thoughts on that one? So
we've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Exit setup. While they're repairing the damage,
our best lap so far
gonna
is
go
a 1 minute
to the setup.
27.3.
So this is fine. Brakes, I just said that way, that's fine too. Suspension. Maybe I should go softer at that point again. Rear camber can be a little bit more. Wing arrow, I just leave it there. Gonna save the set. Backwards, and then we go to our qualifying program again. And we just do flying lap at this point. Yeah, about the Honda engine, I clearly agree. That's really one of the poorest. I mean, even the Sauber is a faster one. What you said about the curbing, I felt some differences at Spa at least, but I do not really know if it's just because the nature of the curbs there, or if it's curbing in general. If the curbs unsettle the car and make it wheel spin, I fully agree with you. It's just, for some reason the car is so unsettled when going on throttle there. not actually ridiculous, but it's quite disturbing. Okay, that was too fast. Especially into slow corners, the car just likes stepping out. Let's see whether I can see this for turn 15 as well again. Not this time around. Maybe it was just too slow, not aggressive enough. And that's practice complete. Yeah, we only had one chance there.
An interesting practice session there.
Yeah, I fully agree with you on that point. I mean, I was quite shocked. As it said, the MG UK has already 23% of wear after FP1. I haven't looked it up what it is now, but I think due to the fact that I now need to give research data, are gonna see it. So session participation 10, tire management 30, fuel saving program 50, laps completed 7, disciplinary record penalty free 10. That's interesting. I did some cuts and I already rammed signs off, but okay. So current points 900. We go to the laptop and probably just go straight to practice 3. Maybe just going on with the race strat. So we're gonna session info, race strategy, ultra soft 5 laps, tire sets, and we just start with a flying lap there. Maybe it's just me being not able to get used to the car that fast. But to see about the engine wear already, MG UK now has a wear of 41%, which is clearly the worst of all components. But considering every component should last 5 weekends it is. Honestly, not really with that engine. With that Honda or something. Car is now very aggressive on throttle. And I overshot that corner. Might be the brake bias too. So maybe brake bias a little bit more to the back still. Oh, that button I just assigned to that. It's giving me a hard time. Nope, I'm not gonna make a good lap around there. Just to head out for different laps. We're gonna put brake bias there, put fuel rich.
We need you to improve on that.
Well, it feels like to me that now we need to combine tire management and fuel saving here. This time this corner was a lot better. We just got of traffic from behind them. I'm not gonna be surprised if they interrupt my session here. Since they do not care about whether you're a Honda or not. I think this was a good lap. Maybe only the fuel would be an issue. And there we go.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Yeah, that was a bad exit. However, he's just driving away like, I don't know.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
We just got some other bloke in the back. And yeah, that was a mistake. Nice one. So another lap. And that's exactly what I mean. Oh, fuck me.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be
Ah.
easy on the kart.
I just go straight to the garage at that point. Need to re-enter that program again. And that's exactly what I mean. They are so disturbing
Car repairs
sometimes.
have set us back a little. So far, our fastest lap is a
I haven't been to
1:27.9.
qualifying yet, but I already heard about it when you, at least when you accelerate the time in game, that the AI is putting in some like massive lap times. I don't know why that is. I hope they quickly fix it. And yeah, I really hope they fix it, because that makes it like considerably silly to drive. I mean, if you're ripping your ass off for like no reason, already traffic behind again, but we don't care now. Just hope the tires are still good enough in terms of shape.
Fernando's in P10 at the moment.
I can already hear them in the back again, so it's the tires being too worn now, honestly.
Okay, you have a fair bit of damage to the front wing. It will
I'm
affect
just gonna
performance.
back
Damage
to the
front.
garage and see.
You have P13. P13.
Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Whether I can pick a new set of tires, maybe. However, we know that tires are limited these days. Fuck me. Pedal, you dirty bugger. He did that last year. In every single race. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think the game is really hard on the PC hardware. I mean, I got a 970 GTX, which is probably not the best GPU in the world, but I think it's a solid one, and I can't play it without stuttering in ultra settings. So that's definitely a thing to improve in the future. Towards that race pace, I know that they are
We've had to
quite.
spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah. I know that they are quite. How shall I say? They are quite slow, especially in the opening laps when the field is just compromised. We quickly accelerate the time. Oof. Laps remaining, 3 of 13. So we use that and go with the flying lap. While the field is just close together, you can dive bomb like a lot of cars still, which is that needs to be improved. And as soon as they spread out and got in clean air, they are literally driving circles around you. So that's a bit weird, to be fair. At least it was like that last year, and I heard about this year it's not very different. Oh yeah, there's even more grip on the softs than on the ultra softs. Sausage curb though is a threat. That really is a threat. I mean, in general, the car and the game is really fun to drive, but it gets a little bit dismotivated when you... Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. When you have blokes that close behind, just pushing you off. I mean, look at that driving, and then the brake checking. Now he lets me passing, and I'm soon he will pick up the pace for next lap around. I'm gonna be right in my path again. So far, let's not fuck it up that time again. Probably not the best way to make a corner, but we didn't run wide, which is good. Took a little bit of speed here. Now making the lap clean. Yeah, I can see that point by playing with McLaren on a lower difficulty. However, for me, I mean, I want it to be the challengeable, and I want to see whether my driving improves throughout the season, together with the car and the development points are gonna pick on pre-practice sessions. So that's why I'm doing all the race programs. The game is really there for, you have to invest your time in career mode in order to improve the car, to get greater performances out of it, to get better race performances. Probably the practice sessions are taking longer than the actual race itself, which is, well, you can argue about that, whether that is good or not. In fact, it is like that. However, that is some sort of a challenge I just wanted to accept and go for. So here I am. I need to nope, probably an invalid lap at the end.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Oh, I can see the traffic behind. Yeah, it's annoying how every little slide costs your time. Now slipstream test. Nope. The Mercedes is just dragging away. That was a good lap, I think.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Okay, nothing lost here. It is so difficult to not overturn the steering. Because when the car understeers and that natural feeling you have, you just want to turn more on the wheel, which is bad. You need to be very smooth and gentle with the steering. So I hope we just make the last lap to make 30 points. Almost won there. Massive amount of understeer in the last corner, so the tires are already going out. So we just completed that test. I'm not too satisfied, to be fair. Could have been 50 points, really. The thing about FSR, I mean, I hope you know that I'm doing this series, and you are some sort of right. If you take a complete team, so 10-15 people, at least that's the size of Avid Chronic Racing consistently in FSR, with some further people in the back, working in the background, helping with setup by doing Motec analyzation. But that is some sort of two. If you combine the amount of testing everyone does, box this lap by the way.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 22.8.
Box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
If you take all those laps together, you probably reach about those 1,500, 2,000 laps. A professional team with high ambitions. is going to put in an FSR. You're quite right about that, I believe. But this to me is something interesting in developing a car. So the race strategy, tire life was a bit worse, lap time. Okay, that could have been better. We quickly tried to get out with a qualifying run, flying lap. Maybe we can put it together this time. Hope the qualifying test was good on soft as well. Maybe the last occasions were some development points. Oh yeah, the understeer is massive. That's into the barrier. And I think we can leave the session here. Go into the garage, that's session over anyway then. And we are up to qualification.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
So we just go session info and end the session because pointless.
As all the cars are now over
I
the
might
line,
just have. Let's see whether I get the 10 development points in the end. Even though I skipped the last 40 seconds or something. Would be disgusting if they get deleted, but okay. That would be lesson learned for the remainder of the season then. Okay, that passed. Race strategy passed. Completed lap 7. Penalty free. Just another 40-70 points.
Hey.
Oh no.
Looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
Yep. I mean, yeah, okay, that's obviously that you get, listen to the voicemail. What voicemail?
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
Qualifying 17th or higher. And beat Fernando Alonso. Yeah. Nothing easier than that, isn't it? So, go to short qualifying. Let's see what the game comes up with that now. I have to admit I've never done any sort of starting practice, so I don't know. I mean, I have clutch engaged to my pedals here. Let's see whether the setting is still this. Oh, assist. Customize controls, control schemes, edit, clutch. Yeah, that's the clutch pedal. Save. Back, go back, go back. Session info. Toggle the weather. So, no rain expected. Go to track.
If you start to suffer from oversteer, come in and let us have a look at the setup. You will get oversteer if the rear tyres lose grip before the front. Usually this will be coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension, but a little tweak with negative camber or toe-in can also help with this.
That was some useful information though. Toe in or camber? Toe defines whether the leading edge of the that was maybe the wrong direction, so we had another change at the setup. Oops. Yeah, we just leave it where it was. And then we try to set our qualifying. We put in the flying map. Oh no, I think we just said we drive out. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna take it. So, let's see what we can do in this qualifying session here. Fuel mix is max. Clutch doesn't engage. Well, let's see whether we have some luck in the race then with that. So currently no traffic around us, just ahead, which is good. Gives us 90 chance to pull in a good lap there. Let's just hope it will be enough for P17 in the end, and we do not have to change any parts on the car, drivetrain or something. About the F1 competition, I might give it a try, but I really need to be honest. I'm so into rFactor, and driving this means fun at the minute. But I'm not sure whether I got the ability to unleash the full performance of the physics, like going aggressive enough, being good enough in building setups. I will clearly give it a go and see how I do there. But first, qualifying is on here. Yeah, 122.6. Are you serious? Bad lap already. Missing apexes, sliding around. was the perfect lap again. We go in for fresh set of tires. But holy moly.
Fernando's lap times are faster. You're down on your teammate.
Fernando is faster than you. I know. Should stay offline, otherwise gets penalty for impeding. Fuck me. Are you serious? Oh, for God's sake.
We've been given a 5-place grid penalty.
What did I do wrong, man? Honestly. I was clearly going slower and he could clearly have driven around me. This is ridiculous. Current position.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Position.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Oh really, do I? I just have a look at the board at the end. I'm surprised whether there's no like session info available. On-screen display, interact map, positional information.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Oops. Might have just forgotten. Meh. Get me some fresh tires on. So I'm P13 and being handed the 5 grid pen. Thanks for that. Bad idea to start another qualifying run with those tires. And the engine is already pointing yellow. Because of, let me guess, MGUK, 55% of wear. I'm not sure whether this makes it through the race. So the 5 grid pen basically means I'm not gonna make the P17 objective. And I'm thinking, yeah, hitting that glitch of the AI putting in some insane lap times, everyone getting extra power for the last qualification lap. That's what it feels. And that is into the walls. Let's return to the garage and qualifying done. Yeah, the engine is great, I have to say.
As we wind down from the excitement.
These intros are so... You have to skip them every single time, otherwise your content's gonna be blocked. And I need to see whether you can put off that thing, because it's annoying. You have to be really fast on the buttons to skip those intros, whatever. Conversations, I don't know how to call it. Expected position 18th, underachieved by 2 points. Still some points. Valid lap completed Q1. Fail. Well, nice last sector, of course. Thanks. So another voicemail.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Alright. We go racing then for the first time. So we surely have to do some strategy settings.
It's out with the old and...
We can do it a lot better than this. Come on.
So, race strategy introduction. Race strategies are used by the team to determine pit stops and tire choice. Personally, are projected strategies are generated using simulation data. Okay, so high tire management, low tire management is projected. Well, it would be stupid to use this, isn't it? So we just go with a selected strategy. Session forecast is no rain. Well, we selected mandatory tire origin location. What about using this one? We just tried like expected. We're gonna select this. We're gonna go back and we start the race. So reach optimal.
Clutch out, go, go, go.
Okay, that was the
down
first
steep
start.
leg. You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
So I just don't want to crash, which is obvious. Let's see whether this brake heating technique together with the engine, with the tires does work. Apparently it doesn't look like that. It's not being simulated, pushing the brakes and heating the alloy wheels to get heat into the tires. So the objective is coming P17. I mean, if I do not crash, that should somehow be possible, just somehow. Yeah. Thank you there, Margaretti. Hope that name was spelled the right way. That's gonna be tough though. I mean, I crashed a lot lately. Don't have wanted to crash, obviously, but oh well. What can you do? So, do some burnouts. Oh, really? So, reforming grid start standby. That's actually nice because I'm not sure whether I can change the fuel setting to maximum now. I need to focus on something else at the start, obviously. Start was not too bad. There was a little gap.
We're accumulating some wear on the MG UK. We need to stay out of rich fuel mode to manage it.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Just a little amount of space to you on the outside. Not gonna hold on. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Fuck me. Are you serious? Yeah, nice Honda engine. Serious? Oh, I just saw it. By accident I underfueled the car at the start. Yeah, but honestly, how are you supposed to cover on that one? I mean, really. With all that car bumping has gone on already, I'm so happy the car's still in one piece. And now I'm even gonna be overtaken by a Sauber, like there would be, I don't know, Sorry, mate. But it is quite annoying, I have to say. I mean, difficulty in 110 is something. If you see them, how they go through that fast chicane, that's not difficulty 110. But on the straights, they just deploy invalid DRS and full MGUK and I don't know what else. To just go faster than you on the straights.
You'll be on the super softs. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
No, we stick with the plan. Oh, we change.
Copy that.
And again. What's the actual?
Hit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Not sure if track position is. I don't care. If Pitbull comes up with a different strategy, there's obviously a reason for this. So with King being out of the race, oh fuck me. That is probably being us in P19.
Go now.
Where was the 5-second penalty?
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh really do we?
Yellow flag.
Undercut makes work anything. Tire shape is good. Fuel can be put to standard again. Strategy.
That last lap was a 1:47.8.
You can't make all those readings while being on the straight and have to decide within 5 seconds what to call out. Probably it's the easiest thing to note stuff down. You can ask and pin it to the board. Just read it when you need it.
21.6 seconds. Our gap behind is 9.2 seconds.
Oh, Power's gonna have me by the end of the race though. Yay. He just got me with over a second in the last, the first sector only. This is a bit annoying, I have to say. Like, there's literally nothing you can do on those straights. You can defend one, but the cars will be just passing you short after the exit of the last corner.
Ericsson has just turned into the pits. Ericsson pitting.
So Ericsson box. With a 5 seconds penalty that P19 booked anyway, I think. Even though we might make it past him now. But where is Ericsson? Right there at the front. So you can see how bad the McLaren is, or how bad me is. The thing about the pit limit that just pisses me off a bit. I mean, I had it right for the entire practice stuff, and just now I made a mistake. Another one out of the race, that's P18 booked.
Caution. Fernando has just pitted. Green flag.
Is Ericsson out on one tire or something? Like I'm catching him a lot.
Ahead is 3.0 seconds.
Not a single chance. Interesting though.
Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
So he just said the engine is showing bit signs of wear. And now I literally lost power. I mean, I literally can feel it. Wear line is even going away faster now. So, about the inconsistencies, someone said in the stream chat, it's actually true. After the pit stop, they are literally a lot slower. I mean, I can't even hold off some Alonso right now, who has been a lot better before. I mean, cars dragged away from me like I was a sitting duck, and despite my engine now having less power, I somewhat have the Sauber still inside. Like, I'm not faster than them, but I'm not significantly slower like I used to be in the first cut and the first stint. Still slow enough though. So, Paris got Alonso. 3.5 seconds gap. That might be actually the possibility to beat the teammate. Just need to make it home in one piece. And without doing silly mistakes. But I feel the tires start to go off now a bit.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Paris is coming, for fuck's sake.
Front is 2.5 seconds, so the gap to our teammate is 3.5 seconds.
We got Paris behind. Nice DRS. So the gap to Alonso is just 5 seconds, still with the pen. I might be just ahead of him at that stage. Let's just make sure that stays like it. Looks good through here. Missed a bit to Alonso.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, that costed us very, very much. Like over a second or something. That wasn't good for the tire as well. Looks like that I sacrificed a 5-second gap to Alonso there. Quite a lot. Four and a half seconds the gap is. going off quite massively. Need to be really careful now. Just 2 laps to go. Just carry the speed.
We're approaching the end of the life on these control electronics. Try to stay off the curbs and other rough surfaces.
That's bad news. We try to keep off curbs as good as we can. One is out of the race. Oops, that was curb taken. Alonso's close.
Yellow flag.
Alonso's coming back.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Close to 5 seconds the gap is. Not make it a push lap. Looks good so far. Fuck me.
Right. Let me know you're alright.
Are you serious? I just... flashback. Fuck me. Alright.
Race over.
A gently F1 2017 glitch. Getting me at least the result locked in. So yeah, actually I did a Maldonado in the last lap. Reminds me a little bit of Jensen Button.
So as I say that, and now let's take a look at the driver standings. Lewis
did Jensen Button in Australia with the engine failure in the end. Still. A mighty P17, if I'm not mistaken. Just need to have a look at the timesheets in the end. I'm alright with that. So yeah. Seems like I made it in front of Alonso this time. Penalty 3 thing is maybe a downside, but alright. Looks good. So, assist level. What assists were on there? Ah, no, they were off, so that's why I'm getting surplus on here.
Is this the one?
Indeed it is. And this is Jonathan. He's going to let you drive some of his cars.
Well, not quite my cars, per se. It's a mere detail. You know, I'd really rather be down there racing them myself, to be honest. I'm actually quite handy behind the wheel, but it's the downforce, those lateral Gs, you know? The old neck can't really handle it. So I need a pro. And that's where you come in. We run in a bunch of events throughout the year. Time trials, races, all sorts. And I have it on good authority that you have the ability and temperament to do well in these. Make our business look good, and most importantly, bring the cars back in one piece. So consider this a formal invitation. I'll see you at the track.
Now, I'd just like to step into my office. I'd like to go over those contract revisions we discussed.
Interesting stuff. Oh, overtake challenge. A rolling start. The goal is to overtake the target number of cars before the time runs out. I'm gonna take that. Oh really? Is that just happening right now? So I hope those cards just do not feel entirely different. However, I'm gonna give it a go clearly now, before ending that stream for today, since Formula 1 will be on quite soon. So, lap limit 3, your opponent car slower. Just try giving it a go. Bogged down a little bit. Oh, the massive front grip. Are they serious that those older cars have more downforce than the actual new ones, even with those sort of slicks? I'm not sure if I overtake any one of those. For being in the grass. For God's sake, just so close. So, P2. Let's see what this comes up with. Oh, really? So, just try to restart it and see whether I'm doing better this time. Maybe not bogging down at the start would be good. actually serious. Oh really? Restart session. So can someone tell me how to even start these cars? I mean, I give it a full throttle now and see whether this handles better than. Not quite, a bit maybe. Oh no. I'm way too aggressive here. Final try. And then we gonna finish that thing here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Again. I mean, okay, it's tough, but not unachievable. That's why maybe. Yep, being on rich fuel definitely helps. have to get a little bit more used to the car. This event is quite easy with that setting. Oh, really? Okay. A warning received is maybe legit. So this time I got it. Once. I surely get some penalty points for contact or something, I'm sure. Actually not. Okay. Okay. I take those points.
Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
So we got a new part, durability, general rare, durability of all power units components as well as the gearbox. So, with our MG UK already being quite dead, I think. Let's have a look. 56% of all wear. Oh no, overall. So the MG UK got 66 already. It's difficult to say. I mean, in China we just might fail out with an engine failure, but we will see this in our next live stream when we go to round 2. So at this point, thank you very much for watching, and this time it's quit to the menu. Session progress will be lost. Can you save it somewhere? Go to the laptop, see if we can save anything anywhere. No, not what I'm looking for. Yep. Nope. I think it's just fine if we go off. So at this point, thanks you very much for watching. I hope we will all be seeing a fun Formula 1 race coming up at Spa. Hey there, Martin Stefanko as well. You just managed to join the show at the end of the stream. As I said, thank you very much for watching and have a nice Sunday.